All right. So while we're in this mess with California burning, I thought I would go back and look at a potential. Don't worry, if Gavin has disappointed you, okay. Welcome to Maestro Politico too, but I'm going to make these will be on X and YouTube. But for now, I want to talk about Antonio Villagosa. I'll explain Antonio in a minute. But if Gavin has disappointed you, Karen Bass, Adam Schiff, don't worry. Don't worry about it. Antonio, who started his campaign months ago, he didn't. Let's look at this video. I just want to look at a couple of videos, and then we'll talk about Antonio. Okay, look at this shit.
Take it up a little bit higher. Rosa served as mayor of Los Angeles. He held a powerful role here in Sacramento.
Really?
In that building. Now he's hoping voters send him back to Sacramento to lead our state.
Nope.
I'm Antonio Villagosa. And with your support, that's exactly
Antonio.
Governor. That's the year voters must decide who will replace Gavin Newsom after he's termed out.
I know we can do big things for California because I've done them before.
Campaign video online, Villagosa touted his tenure serving
oh my God.
as mayor of the state's most populous city, and before that, as speaker of the California
oh
State
my
Assembly.
God.
There are big challenges facing the state, and I'm ready for that challenge.
During a
really? Is that so? You're going to help us? He's going to help us.
People in this state, for middle-class families. You know, we'd love to talk about we're the 5th largest economy in the world. What we don't say is we have the highest effective poverty rate. Our kids can't afford an apartment, much less buy a home. We need to take on the challenges of public safety, making sure we have the best schools in the United States, and making sure that we're working to address homelessness.
But he acknowledges winning will not be easy. Villagosa previously ran in 2018 and lost.
Yep,
and this time
rightfully so.
Entering a crowded race that already includes Lieutenant Governor Eleni Kounalakis, Superintendent
are they all Democrats? Yeah, they're all sorry. Sorry, what a bunch of sorry bunch. They'd all let California burn, all of them.
Other big names who privately
Antonio.
they're considering jumping in include Attorney General Rob Bonta, U.S. Health and Human Services Secretary Javier Becerra, and Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco.
Maybe Chad. People are saying Chad Bianco for sure. Let's see this.
Work hard every single day, like so many Californians do. I'm going to crisscross the state.
Crisscross.
What distinguishes
crisscross makes you jump.
Is I'm a proven problem solver. So, getting ready and knocking on every door.
And we have featured.
And the reason why I referred to him as Antonio and not Antonio is that one reporter that he had an affair with, this one right here, when she was mounting him, I bet, she was like, Antonio. And once again, we rely on the wiki gods. Wiki gods, please tell us all about Mayor. So I know this guy was a piece of shit. He used our skin color. He used my skin color to get into office. International publicity, criticism of the country. Let's get into that, okay? So, in 2009, Villagosa made the cover of LA Magazine titled Failure, with an accompanying article by Ed Leibowitz, which claimed that Villagosa often confused campaigning with governance and wasted 22 weeks in his first term trying to take over the school board and did little to help the education of the city of Los Angeles. What's he going to do for the whole state, right? What's he going to do? And keep in mind, Rick Caruso ran up against Villagosa and lost. To be fair, that whole chicken campaign thing, the cluck, cluck, cluck chicken campaign, I remember Rick Caruso had that. That wasn't going to work. You got to talk to the people. You got to do better. I think Rick Caruso needs a better campaign, honestly. But in 2007, Villagosa, now remember, his real name is Villar, but he took Ragosa, his wife's name, and combined the two. So his name is Antonio Ramon Villar. So that's a little trivia for you. So Antonio was under investigation for ethics violations. The executive director of LA Ethics Commission accused the mayor of 31 violations of campaign finance and disclosure laws stemming from his 2003 so he's just dirty as fuck. In 2010, June of 2010, former ethics investigation launched due to to Antonio's unreported acceptance of 81 tickets to concerts, awards, and sporting events. So he just like what do you do on our tax dollars? He just or was it under the table shit? Estimates, including the 13 Laker courtside tickets valued at $3,100 each, Academy Awards and Governor's Ball tickets at $21,000 each, suggests that the value of tickets could amount to tens of thousands of dollars. I see. And then there's the DNC controversy from 2012. Let's take a look at that really quick. Villaraigosa was chairman. The original 2012 party platform caused controversy after it was written because of the typical invocations to God and God-given rights. Jerusalem on the second day, Ohio governor. After the first vote had greater volume of nays, Villaraigosa called for a second vote, which is again met with greater volumes of nays and yays. A woman standing to his left said, "You've got to rule, and then you've got to let them do what they're going to do." Villaraigosa called for a third vote. So, I don't know. This is all like references to God, God-given. I don't know. So he's not making everybody happy. Herbalife of Vernon's Brigade. So he cheated on his wife, too. Okay, I think wasn't there reports that either this was George Lopez or this was Antonio Villaraigosa that he cheated on his wife while she was sick in the hospital? Herbalife. So public opinion. Let's see. After his conviction, after his election as the mayor, criticism. So his wife divorced him. I'm pretty sure that happened. A lot of things in here. So editorial cover. And I remember that one black girl. She was 14. It was a black girl who got killed by black gangs, or she was in the middle of a crossfire. And Antonio Villaraigosa made it his solemn duty to go after like Gang 23 or some shit. Like, so you're gonna do a personal vendetta launch here, or are you gonna start rounding up every gang? Because the problem is that there were two gangs. So why are you rounding up one? That was the thing that I saw on the news. Fix the debt. LA Magazine took Antonio to task for a lack of effectiveness regarding many of his state policy priorities, which focused on election to higher office. So he kept doing dirty shit. Personal life. He married Corina Ragosa. He had a relationship with Lou Parker. I remember that bitch. And 1994 Miss USA. He married Patricia Govea, which I'm sure he's had an affair many times. He hasn't told anybody. Oh my God. Let's look at one more video. He's very serious, everybody. Okay, let's take a look at this one here.
You're good to go. It's hard to name it as possible with hard work and determination. The future depends on our willingness to face our biggest challenges. I'm Antonio Villaraigosa, and I believe we need a problem solver to lead our state.
Yeah, that's not you.
Breaking news, that new video just into the newsroom, former LA.
So when was this? When did he start his announcement? When was that? July? So last July. Oh, we're all watching for nothing.
Several other Democrats have announced their candidacy as well, but Villaraigosa is one of the biggest names in the race. Governor Newsom will term out in 2026. Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC.
I remember he was in gangs, but somebody said, I think Tom Likas, but whatever, Tom Likas is Tom Likas. But he said, yeah, a cocaine addict who would not move on out of office, mayor of LA mansion. He decided he would keep his mansion. He got caught being paid off with all sorts of gifts like Lakers tickets and likely cash for favors. Let's end it on these comments. Good to see my childhood role model as a Chicano brown KKK skin to be a great accomplishment for Eli Raza. Literally the best race, Raza. This is America. This was for La Raza that accomplished great things and no fucking landscaper. Brown and proud Mexican American. He opened the borders and now look what LA has become. It's a piss poor toilet bowl, no different than TJ. He's Chicano power, not illegal paisas. He's Hispanic and Mexican. La Raza, he's brown and proud. President Gore was there. Alex Jones, InfoWars brought me here. Early 2000s, brown pride. La Raza inteligente. And what does this say here? Vice President Mija. Oh, look at that. He loves his wife.